Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about my little sycamore that I saved from a window box, like a window well from a basement. It was growing in between the boards, and as you can see, it's kind of thick here on the trunk already, and that's just because my own ignorance, I guess I could say. I was trimming the top, as you can see, multiple times, and it ended up just kind of turning into this. So now that I'm kind of into building bonsai and doing things like that, it allows me to kind of think a little differently about this plant. So I ended up shearing it. I was trying to dig it out, but the root, as you can probably tell by now, the tap root was very long. I couldn't dig it out of that little inch wide area. So I ended up just shearing it off with some shears, and it was pretty flat on the bottom, but luckily there were some roots there. And I was able to kind of just put it in a pot. I just put this in a bigger pot now. I'm going from a pot that size into a pot that size. So we're in a new pot, and this new growth is kind of just exploding since I've done that. But to my surprise, it was just really a stick when I got it out. There was a little bit of growth right here, and I had cut that off because it was dying out, because I'd taken it out of its place and kind of took most of its life away from it. But a couple weeks later, maybe a month later, it started doing this. So this is, we're in the beginning of July, and I cut this, I think, probably in the beginning of April. I'll have to go back and double check, and I'll make sure to say if that's different than that. But you can see the new growth here. This is gonna probably be, in the fall, gonna be the leader for the new growth, and I'm gonna go off of this and then probably end up just trimming this whole piece down here. But if you can kind of see, the leaves are already pretty big. It's as big as my finger. So my little sycamore is already growing. I'll probably trim most of this stuff off in the fall as it starts to get dormant. But we're gonna go with this guy here probably in the end, and I'll just cut this off. So once it's time for that, I will document that and go from there. But that's my sycamore that I've saved, and I'm gonna try and bonsai it as much as possible. I heard some sycamores can be difficult, but this looked like a fun project, so I'm gonna go with that.